in. A Norfolk mother faces felony charges.
And she says it was over trying to find out if her daughter is being bullied. This all took place at Ocean View Elementary School. She's accused of using a recording device to find out if her child's teacher is ignoring the situation. Then at your side's Jason Marks has exclusive details, so you can judge for yourself, Jason.
And guys, I don't think anyone's questioning whether Sarah Sims sent her daughter to school with that recorder. The bigger question is, why was Sims charged, and why has she not still had a conversation with school officials?
They aren't making this about the child and what's happening in that classroom.
In a small Virginia Beach room, an attorney and her client are trying to figure out how felony charges were brought up in Norfolk.
These are charges that carry jail time.
The center of the investigation is Sarah Sims, a single mother just days from getting her college degree. She was charged after sending a recording device with her 9-year-old daughter to school.
I try to be fair, but it's not fair. There's nothing fair about this.
Sims says her 4th grade daughter's bullied at Ocean View Elementary. After repeated attempts to contact the school with no answers, Sims put the recorder in her daughter's backpack in hopes of catching something wrong at the school. The recorder was found, and a month later, Sims found herself in jail.
So if I'm not getting an answer from you, then what am I left to do?
Norfolk School says it can't comment on the case because the investigation is still pending. They did tell us no electronics are allowed in elementary schools.
The things that bothered me the most, I have yet to get a response from anyone in the administration.
Sims' attorney says the 2 charges, wiretapping and contributing to delinquency of a minor, are a stretch. She believes neither will hold up in court.
We're at the very early stages of this, but even at the very early stages, I think the community needs to know that this is happening, because any parent out there who is sending their child to school now could be at risk for something that has happened to Sarah.
Now, Sims and her attorney say they have not had a chance to hear what that recording or what was on that. They have not had that yet. The 9-year-old has been moved to another classroom. Sims will be back in court in January for a preliminary hearing. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, when I first heard this story right here about this mom and her daughter and what these people up there in Virginia trying to do, and I hear some crazy stuff about VA. VA is really racist. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I know people in VA, and from what I hear, that's a very racist state. I'm like, damn, way the hell up there, they racist like that, or over there, whatever you want to call it. But yes, it goes down. And like I said, when I first heard this story, I was appalled, if you will. I was literally flabbergasted. You know, it damn near knocked me off my damn stool that day when I heard this. I'm like, okay, first you stop the parents from whooping their kids' ass. Then you take discipline out the home. You take discipline out the school where you can't even paddle the kids. The teachers right now got to fight the kids and stuff. You be seeing them all on World Star going head up with little kids and stuff. And you be like, okay, what is all this going on? You know, kids don't have no discipline at home. Kids don't have no discipline at school. What is society trying to tell us? Oh, we don't want you to punish your children. We don't want you to do anything. We just want you to send them here to us. Let us brainwash them for about 12 to 15 years. We'll give them back to you. But we want control of your children. So guess what? No matter what you do, even if that's your recorder, that's your daughter, that's your backpack that you bought her, if you put a recorder in there, we can still charge you. And we can make up some shit. You know, because, hey, if the shoe fit, word. That's how it is that day. It's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't in this world. But this story right here come out of Norfolk, Virginia. Sound like a damn place that's very shady. And no offense to my people in VA, because I got a lot of people in VA. But damn, when I hear Norfolk, only thing I hear is folk. You know what I'm saying? And that make me think right there some shit. Now, we have a mom charged with a felony after she planted a recorder in her daughter's backpack to collect evidence of somebody bullying her. And this bullying thing been going on a lot lately. You know, this shit happened when we used to come up. They should have had these laws around when we was coming up, because I guarantee you, there was a lot of guys getting their ass whooped back in school when I was going to school, but we didn't have none of that. You know, we come from that, not the old school, but you know, next to the old school, if you will, because I ain't that damn old. But we had to get it how we live. You know, it wasn't no telling the teacher, it wasn't no reporting to the principal. And I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing or a good thing, but only thing we know is go to the bathroom or stand up in the classroom or wait till recess or after school and we get it in. If we didn't give a damn about no bullying, wasn't nobody passing laws for us. Matter of fact, some of the grown-ups were sitting around placing bets and watching us get down on the playground, if you will. Now, I'm finna read a snippet from this story and I will get my opinion as we go. I know it felt like I was started right then, but you know how I get my intros and shit. But anyway, the mom of a Norfolk student turned to 10 on your side after she was charged by the police. I tried to be fair, but it's not fair, said Sarah Sims. There is nothing fair about this. That's the mom talking. In late September, Sims said she had enough. She tells 10 on your side her 9-year-old daughter was getting bullied at Ocean View Elementary. Let me say it again, Ocean View Elementary, and y'all need to call that damn school and petition them. Why in the hell is this woman being charged for trying to do what moms are supposed to do? What's the job of a mom? Now, those of you who ain't no damn mama or ain't shit mamas, you can't really answer that. You know, and I'm not throwing no shots. The job of a mom is to do what? Nurture and protect, right? The job of a father is what? To provide and protect. Okay then, mom doing her job, doing what she's here by God to do. Well, with those who believe in God, it don't matter if you do or not. But she's doing her divine right, protecting her child by any means necessary. Because guess what? If you're not on your child, you're not watching your child. Now, what if something happened to a child? What if the kid come to school like the other kid did in New York and stabbed the kid to death? You know, you don't want it to go that far. So she's trying to avoid everything. You know, she's trying to look for help and also resolve the problem on her own, which is very good. Because who would have said if I wouldn't have done the same thing or you wouldn't have done the same thing? Now, she says she repeatedly called the school and asked for emails to the school, but everything went unreturned. She kept calling, sending them emails. They wouldn't send nothing back, wouldn't relay any information back to her. So she decided to take the next step possible, and that was put the recording there. She says the thing that bothers me the most is that I am yet to get a response from anyone in the administration, Sims added. Sims says she took actions into her hands. She wanted to prove that nothing was being done to help her fourth grade daughter. Now, this is how they got this read now. She put a digital recorder in her daughter's backpack in hopes of catching audio from inside the classroom, like catch things going on and just try to get an inkling of some kind of evidence of who's bullying her and what can we do about this, because you got to have some kind of proof. But she says also that she took actions in her hands and she wanted to prove what was being done to her fourth grade daughter. So she put a digital recorder into her daughter's backpack in hopes of catching what was going on. If I'm not getting an answer from you, what am I left to do? She asked. A lot of people wouldn't even ask. They would have just went up there. You know, a lot of moms go up there and set it off. A lot of you already said, I'll go up there and set it off. To hell with all that waiting, email, and calling. You know, by then, something been unhappy to my child, especially this day and age we live in, ever since the Columbine, Sandy Hook, all this bullshit shootings and stuff going on. You don't know what the hell to do. I don't even know why people still send their kids to these damn public schools, these institutions. You need to home train your child, homeschool your child if you can, if you're smart enough. And no shot, no pun intended at no one. You know, it's really your job to educate your child, not some damn institution. You know, you got to read into that and really study what that's really about. Now, she said if she's not getting any answer, what is she left to do and do the next best thing? Step up, be a mom, put that recording there. The recorder was found. The 9-year-old was moved to a new classroom, and about a month later, Sims was charged by the police. I was mortified, Sims said. The next thing I know, I'm a felon. Felony charges and a misdemeanor when I'm trying to look out for my kid. What do you do? 10 on your side contacted Norfolk schools and were told because it is a pending investigation, no one could comment on what happened. The hell they can't. You comment on every damn thing else. You know what I'm saying? You need to comment on that nasty ass food they be selling giving these kids these days. Ain't nothing like what we used to get. We used to get a whole damn meal. We used to go and they giving these kids goddamn 3 chicken tenders and 3 nuggets and 4 fries and that's it. Now, we were told that in elementary schools, no electronic devices are allowed. Wow. Also, no bullying. Also, no touching these young children. But that's allowed too, huh? Okay, then. Now, they aren't making this about that classroom, said Sims' attorney, Kristen Paulden. There are charges that carry jail time. These are charges that carry jail time, Sims was charged with felony use of a device to intercept oral communication and misdemeanor contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The felony charge could carry 5 years in prison for trying to look after her daughter. Don't you see what this government doing? Oh, but everybody's asleep. Everybody talking about, well, why the mom put that in there? She know the rules. Yeah, it's all rules until her daughter wind up dead or raped or missing some damn well organ trafficking or a sex slave, huh? You got to take all kinds of precautionary steps in this day and age. Instead of comforting her, she's going to a magistrate and being handcuffed, Paul then added. Instead of telling this woman, look, your child is okay. She's in good hands with Allstate, Ocean View, aka. So you have nothing to worry about. Instead of doing her that way or inviting her to the school to try to resolve the matter, these bastards decide, yes, bastards, that's what I said, bastards. These bastards decide to charge this woman like, how dare you try to trick us? We could have been trying to do something really to your daughter, and you could have really had us by the balls, if you will. That's what I get right there, because if she's looking out for her daughter's best interest, what the hell is these elementary school kids going to be talking about that's so protective and secretive, if you will? Nothing but what's coming on TV tonight, and what mama cooking, and where they gonna go and do the weekend. That's it. So it's not like they sitting here grown people in college where you have adult rights. I don't understand this. You can break it down a million different ways, but the point is, instead of the school comforting this woman, letting her know it's going to be all right, they decided to do the unthinkable, the Alicia Keys, if you will, and put a charge on this woman like, how dare you? You know all the crooked shit we do, so we got to let y'all know, and we got to put the word out to the public. Don't send no damn recorders up here with your children, because there's too much going on up in here. It's a whole lot of strange things going on up in here. All right? Now, Paulding calls the two charges a stretch. She believes neither should hold up in court. We are at the very early stages of this, but even at the early stages, I think the community needs to know that this is happening. Whoever the hell wrote this stuff, boy, I'm getting mad. Let me read that again. We are at the very early stages of this, but even at the early stages, I think the community needs to know that this is happening, because any parent out there that is sending their child to school now could be at risk for something that happened to Sarah, Paulding says. Sims is scheduled to have a preliminary hearing January the 18th. Way in January, man. Now, ain't that crazy right there, where you have a woman basically trying to look out for her child, and she's being charged with a family. But you can have teachers have sex with these minors and stuff, get pats on the wrist. You hear about them in the newspaper. You don't hear about them no more. All this crooked ass stuff going on. See, that's what this is about. This is about control. It's not about Sarah. It's not about her daughter. It's about governmental control, where they control every move of your actions, even your children. That's why they took discipline from the parents and put it in the hands of the police. You can't whoop your kids. The police can go gun your kid down, though, and get justified for it. Think about that. The same thing with these schools. How they turn these schools into looking like little prisons. Metal detectors everywhere. Police everywhere. What are they trying to do? Something to think about. But shame on that school, Ocean View, for doing this to this woman right there, when you should have been consoling this woman and making sure that, and it's reassuring her that everything is okay, instead of coming with charges. And that let you know it was something shady really going on. But like I said, let me know what you all think about this sad video right here, because it's sad when you have good moms who really love their children, want the best for their children. And our parents would have did the same thing. I know mine would have went up to the school. The hell with recording and trying to beat around the bush, as we say. We coming face to face, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the woman pain, and in my eyes, she's a good mom. She did what she was supposed to do, because you don't want anything to happen to your child. Your child. Excuse me. But the school is very negligent, and they're doing this very shady how they doing this woman by sitting up here and allowing the police, because it was the school that forced the police to put a charge on this woman. The police just didn't come up and do it. No, they talking back and forth with the school, whether it's the administrator, whether it's the school board, or whoever, who knows. Somebody behind the curtains pulling strings. But let me know what you all think about this situation right here. If you like the video, push that like button. And if you like, subscribe. Make sure you share this video, and continue being good parents. To hell with what America think. Continue to be good parents. Continue to be there for your child, because if they don't have you, who else can they depend on? If the little girl didn't have her mom, who else could she go tell that to? So think about that. Anyway, till next time, y'all stay blessed. I'm out.